Good morning, YouTube. Lofty's here. What do you think of this little beast? CF Moto. I've been up to the ATV Centre again. CF Moto dealership in Cornwall, Blackwater. Good lads. Look at this. This is the CF Moto NK, the 675 triple. If you're interested in Lofty riding the CF Moto 675Nk, you stick around. Okay then YouTube, we're back at the ATV Centre, CF Moto again. Look at this little beauty. This is a triple, 675cc triple. The NK, how about that? Gorgeous looking thing. It's got a bit of a pipe on it as well. We'll have a listen to it. Oh dear, hark at that. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Let's give it a bit of a ride. Okay, YouTube, here we are. Quick shifter. Right, so, the NK, naked. It's probably the closest thing you get to a street triple. It's a triple cylinder engine. It's a 675. It's a lot like the earlier Mark 1 street triple. Lovely, lovely sound. Very slim. I've got to say, I find this much more comfortable than the adventure style bike. The feet on the pegs, lovely. Steering sharp. You are literally over the top of the clocks. That's nice. Just be careful here, there's a load of debris in the road. Put in third gear. You notice straight away that this is a lot hotter. Here we go, watch. There's no blipper, brakes are sublime. These are probably the nicest J1 brakes I've come across. 4-pot calipers, radials. Yeah, this would make you a bit of a naughty boy, this would. It's quite risky, especially on the downhill sections when you're hard on the brakes. It's got the slip assist. Here we go. Shoots up to 60, no trouble at all. I've got to say, this is a bit of fun, this is. I think the best thing we can do is have a look at it. Okay, what do you reckon? Good looking beast, isn't it? Tall on the back. There we go, up and over. Immediate, this feels like a conventional street fighter. It's quite roomy, I'm surprised. How about this? I can get my toes on, my knees underneath. As you know, 6'5", 16.5 stone. This is comfy. Bit of a ball. I tell you what, I do like the feel of this. Good bump stop, loads of room, feet on the pegs. I think we need to have a closer look, don't you? Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Neo Classic Sports, roadster. Good looking machine, isn't it? It's got all the bits and pieces on it. Ready to race. Look at that pipe. Oh, I've got to say, I really do like this rear light. How good's that? It's like a bar. It's got wings as well. Wings. I think it's time we had the stats. Come on, Lofty, what's the stat? Okay, let's get its full title. The 2026 CF Moto 675Nk. It is a 675cc inline triple, liquid cooled, double overhead cam with 12 valves. 6-speed, chain drive, quick shifter. Unfortunately, it's an upshift only, no downshift. Superb. What do you think? Good looking bike. Not so keen on the grey, I'd like something a bit brighter, but you can have a black one, I believe. So, 95 brake horsepower at 11,000 revs, 51.6 foot-pound at 8,250, 189 kilos wet. Now that's more like it, that's respectable. Sub 190, superb. 810 millimetre seat and a 15 litre fuel tank. I should imagine when you're giving it some thrash, you wouldn't get that much more to the gallon, and 15 litres wouldn't last very long. It's nice though, isn't it? Lovely swing arm, nice forks. So we look at the front end. So on the front, we've got a 120/70/17. Nice looking job. I've got to say, it's got these CS tyres on, CST tyres. I don't know much about this tyre. They look like a fast road type tyre. I'm not sure what model they are, but they look okay. We got 41mm KYB upside down forks, very nice. We've got two 300mm discs with J1 4-pot radial calipers, very tidy. We've got some sort of cowling round. It says brake cooling. How about that? Very, very tidy. Let's go around the back. So on the rear, we've got a 180/55/17 with a KYB monoshock. There it is under there. We got a single 240mm disc and a single 1-pot J1 badge caliper. Let's have a look at the dash. Okay, CF Moto, it's fairly generic. This one's got more of a sliding top bar. So we got the pressure monitors for the tyres. We've got a big speedo. So it's got everything there we need. Let's come out, let's pan out. These are nice, much more modern. Cable operated throttle, like I said. We've got jam pots, adjustable hydraulic brakes, hazards. We've got one switch start stop, FN buttons for the modes, coming across. Same mirrors on this side. Cable operated adjustable, very, very, very light. We've got a traction control button, same sort of thing for the clocks, indicator button, horn, bit of a pipper. Shall I have a listen? Oh, we've got a steering damper as well. So let's have a listen. Oh dear, that sounds smart, doesn't it? Have a look at this underslung cannon shooter. It's got a bit of an healthy rasp, hasn't it? I think it's time we went for a bit of a razz and give it a bit of thrash. What do you say? Okay then, welcome back YouTube. So what do you reckon? Looks good, doesn't it? How much do you think you're going to pay for one of these? Only just over £5 grand. About 5,300 plus the pipe. Slow down into the 40. Bit of a bargain really, isn't it? Gotta say, my first impressions are this is really nice. I do prefer it to the Hornet 750. I think it'd suit the younger style rider who wants something to have a bit of fun on and play up. It's a good looking machine. I don't think it matters whether it's Chinese or not. It's a good looking machine and it goes well. The throttle is very, very light. The clutch is light. The handling's good. The quick shifter works as absolute treat. As I say, it's upshifts only. There's no blipper. So here we are, fourth gear. We're doing just shy of 40 miles an hour. We'll give it a bit of rip in a sec. Yeah, there's no hunting, no lurching. That fueling's quite good. So here we are, national. We'll give it a bit of a fourth gear roll on. Yeah, this bike goes. With a triple, you've got the best of both worlds. You've got the torque of a twin, and you've got that top end rush of an inline four. Here we go. That's 6 gear roll on, that is. Yeah, this bike's got some go. Let's try it on the sweepers. So these are big long sweepers. You need to be fairly positive with the handlebars because they're quite narrow. Round it goes, up to 60. There we are, 62 mile an hour, going really nicely. Sounds lovely. We'll drop a cog, drop another one, make it burble and pop. The brakes are lovely, they're very sensitive. As I said before, these are probably the nicest J1 brakes I've come across. Let's try a little bit of slow riding. Yeah, lovely. Steering's ever so sharp. Quick shifter sounds amazing, doesn't it? So we're in fourth gear doing 60. Drop it down to third, make it scream. Here we go. Slowly, progressively apply the throttle. That's lovely, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, take a right and we'll do a bit of a brake test. Here we go, bit of slow riding. To be fair, I think the steering's so much more positive than the adventure style. So here we go. Little bit wristy. That's a tight bend. And another one. Let's just pull it back. That's lovely. Right, so nobody about. Let's test this back brake out. What are we doing? 45, 43? Back brake. It's okay. It's all right. It's had to have a bit of a pull. Had to give it a good stamp, but it was okay. Don't forget, most of the weight is on the front on these bikes. There's not a lot on the back. So front end, yeah, I think you could probably just about do a stoppie. So away we go again. I'll just go around this Z bend before we do an emergency stop. Road surface is not that pleasant. Suspension's quite firm. Here we are on the downhill section. Nobody about, front and back. Yeah, absolutely nothing to worry about. Shoots up to 60. Here we go again. Nice little sweeper. I've got to say, if I made a comparison with the Duke R, I took the Duke R out the other day. This is so much more fun to ride, so much easier to ride. Yeah, I think it's quite a good, well-balanced bike, good machine. So third gear, 30 mile an hour. Hear that popping and bumping. As I say, the surface is not the best, but we're on the dual carriageway in a sec. We'll give it a bit of a rip. The one thing is I'm getting no horrible tingles or vibration. It's nice. It's a proper firm seat. They've got an RR version of this. It's basically the same bike. There's not a lot of difference, but it's got a fairing on. Looks a lot sportier, of course. But the stats are more or less identical. the naked 675Nk and the RR 675. They're very very similar. So here we are. Let's get down the motorway, back to the ATV centre. So here we are on the slip road, third gear roll on. Okay, shot up to 70. Let's just move over on the carriageway. We're all clear. So we're in 6 now, roll on. So 5,000 revs, 6 gear, we're doing 70 mile an hour. It's a typical naked bike. There's nothing on the front here at all. I've got lots of wind on my chest, but I'm getting no horrible turbulence. That's really nice. The mirrors aren't bad, fair amount of elbow, but I think I could adjust that out slightly. And as I say, we're just cruising along, 5,000 revs, 70 mile an hour, and I've got no horrible vibes or revs. That's good, that is. Anyway, have you enjoyed this little video from Lofty? The Lofty biker videos? Or just ease off? If you've enjoyed the video, click on the like, subscribe, ring that little bell. You know I'm only too pleased to chat about you. I'm chuffed to bits that we've got a CF MOTO dealer in Cornwall again. They're a new dealership, they've not been going long, but they seem willing to help out, and they're going to have a specific motorcycle section very shortly. So if you're in Blackwater, pop in, say hello to Simon, and have a look at the bikes. Hear that on the overrun? Oh, it sounds lovely, doesn't it? Just before we take it back, I'll give it a razz round the island. This bike is so easy to ride slow. You just steer it in and away you go. We're still in a national. Quick shift. Okay, we better take it back. Okay, so here we are back at the ATV centre. It is in a bit of the back end of nowhere, but it's in Blackwater. It's been here a long time. Here we go, CF MOTO, Aoocci. So this is the Lofty biker. He's saying, ta-da for now. Ta-da.